Hello and welcome to another how-to video. My name's DAITECH, CTO at DVS, and before you go any further, please do hit that subscribe and that little bell notification button to be notified of all our great weekly content. You know it makes sense. We need you to subscribe because I need that YouTube plaque, because I need to show I've actually done something and made something of my life, and my mum would be proud of me. So please do hit that subscribe button, all jokes aside. So today we've got something really exciting for you. It's very different to our normal product range because we are going in lots of different directions to offer a more complete system to you as the installer, to give you the option and the ability to offer more to your customer. Now that's really important, product diversification, and to enable you to capture all of your customers' needs from a one-stop shop like DVS. And today we're super excited to partner with a premium product, and that manufacturer, most of you, if you haven't heard of it, some of you have used it, and the feedback that we see is absolutely fantastic. It is, in my opinion, such a great, cool product. Without further ado, it is the, if you can see it already, guys, Lithe audio product. That's correct. Lithe audio. Life. You need this in your life to make your audio needs complete and met. So we're super excited to be able to offer this as a product range to you, and you will see, if you haven't seen already, yesterday I think we put out a social media e-blast introducing you to this fantastic product range. Now, Lithe Audio, we know the guys over there, we've had a couple of meetings with them. Their passion comes through in their product. Like me, they're very technology minded and they want to offer the best to their customers, so the experience is second to none. So you keep buying into their product range, you know, that's really the goal. Their engineering comes through in the passion they have to deliver audio excellence to you guys. Now, we're all about security excellence. Now we're also about audio excellence. It's another way we can offer a complete solution to our customer base. So really, if you're installing, especially residential, so if you want to go into the residential market or you're in the residential market and you really want to offer an audio product at a really high caliber, that's a nice way of putting it, a really high caliber of audio product, a really good cost point, they're super easy to install and very easy to interact with. Lithe Audio is definitely something you need to speak to us around. Now, we do have an introductory offer, and again, that was put out yesterday, but I will give you a brief introduction to the audio range. We do have lots of these very well made, exquisitely cool catalogs. We can send them out. We've got a load of DVS. If you do want more of this, we do have these. We can send out, or we can email you a copy. It does introduce you to the range, and it's really good if you want to then show that to your customer or send it to your customer. It does give you the sort of comparison and features and functions of each of the audio product sets, which we will go into shortly. But you can see, even from a catalog perspective, it is so well made. And for me, if you do this right here, and the product lives up to the sort of exquisiteness of this, you know, you can already tell how good this product's going to be. So they have a couple of ranges. The Focus, we've got the Bluetooth ceiling speaker, the Wi-Fi ceiling speaker, and we've also got a Wi-Fi subwoofer, which is over here, which we'll introduce you to. And you can see there this comparison. It's really easy to, you can pause the video rather than me going through line by line. You can see the comparisons there and what each model gives you and what it doesn't. And again, I'm happy to send this. All you need to do is speak to your sales rep or ask DVS at dvs.co.uk and we can give you more information. Then it breaks it down into each speaker technology. So you've got the Wi-Fi ceiling speaker, the Pro ceiling speaker, gives you handy diagrams, specifications, how to wire them. Fully app compliant. It's got a really, you can see here, very easy to set up through the Lithe Audio app. So you can simply set them up, and it has the cool way of using the, especially if you're an Apple user like I am, you can use the Apple AirPlay, share to one or many speakers, as many as you got in your house or building. So really cool. And again, you can go through that. Here's all the accessories, but I'll introduce you to the range now. So we're super excited. We're very happy that we're able to deliver this to you, our customer base. I just dropped something on the floor there, but I will quickly move that out of the way and pretend that never happened. Again, if you haven't seen the range, please do get in touch. If you want to come down, if you're local and you want to come down and see the quality that this audio devices can offer, please do feel free to pop in and we can show you what that looks like actually in real time. And I will give a demonstration. It's not going to come across very well on this video, and we do have to use royalty-free music due to YouTube's constrictions. But look, we'll do our best to give you a very sample testing of that audio offering. But again, if you do want to see it, we do have a couple of test kits, and we are able to get our sales guys along to your premises to show you and interact with that product, so you can see the build quality, how easy it is to install, and obviously the main selling point is the quality of the audio. And again, if you do need system design, come and speak to us. We can also involve the guys at Lithe. They'll be more than happy to talk to you about their product offering, how it fits in, how to deploy it, and again, they can help with any of the audio product testing or demonstration to your customer base or just to you personally. So let's just put this to the side. So I've already got one of the speakers out now. And I will get some of the speakers out behind. We've got an all-in-one Pro ceiling speaker in the red packaging. We've got the Bluetooth speaker, the subwoofer, and we've got the passive slave speakers. And we've got rock speakers even. If I just tilt this down now, we even have, yes, you've guessed it, Bluetooth rock speakers. So Bluetooth master with a slave. Garden, weatherproof. These can be installed in your garden, around your rockery, etc. Blend in. They are quite big, but again, if you're into entertaining out in an outside space, these will give you the option to have the external grade audio, very high quality, but again, for entertainment, relaxation purposes, etc. I'll just tilt the video back up. We do have the option for the external rock speakers, and there are some brand new products coming through, and again, I don't think they're in this because they are literally brand new, but we'll do a separate video on that. I'm waiting for the details myself. They do have a sort of all-in-one external corner mount, flush mount, ceiling mount. It does sort of everything in one external 5-in-1 mount type speaker. So we're really excited to be able to bring that to you when they give us more details. But more about the speaker technology. Now, not only is the system, they just look so cool. If you're like me and you used to do, back in the day when you used to cut your speaker shelves and install speakers in your car to give you that crazy audio solution, they very, very well built, and like the very high-end design implementation. You can see there, very difficult to show you that in a video, I guess. But again, just gives you a brief sort of, I've actually fitted this one and removed it to sort of give you an overview. But you can see there the speaker, 6.5 inch. Very simple to install. We've got a couple here, like 210mm hole in the ceiling. I think it's 210mm, correct me if I'm wrong. Cut a hole in the ceiling. We put wooden mattresses straight in. We've got 2 fitted in the demo room in this full ceiling. Wood mattresses above the ceiling. Simply fit them in. Simplicity in its core design. Very easy to fit. Don't be scared. If you're not an audio expert, you don't need to be. They take care of all of that within their product, the app and the integration and how it works. So simply cut the hole, fit that in, connect it up, and again, it can be powered. And again, secure installers, data networkers, etc. You guys are very used to doing this. We can power these with PoE. There is an option to power some of these speakers with PoE, and it is this little PoE injector. Simply put 60-watt PoE into this little puck, and then that connects into the speaker to power it. So if you've got existing Cat5 or Cat6 networks, or you're already doing that kind of installation work, simply pull the Cat cable to this puck, power it, that puck clicks onto the back of there, and then that power lead goes into the speaker head itself. So very, very simple to install, very common, no special wiring needed, and again, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi options. They've taken all of the guesswork away from this. And again, this is an introduction. We'll do lots of different content behind this, but we're really excited just to bring this range to you as an overview rather than a specific. But you can see there the simplicity in design. Look how cool they look. The build quality, honestly, a lot of people do comment or come back to me and say, well, you're going to say that because you're trying to sell the product and you are making it. If I wasn't selling this product, I'd still be promoting it to you guys to say, this is something you should be looking at. It is, not only is the sound quality super simple to install, like I said, really cost effective, but the design is just unreal. So again, going back to the simplicity of installation, simply fit the thing in. There's a couple of screw holes there. You can see there's 4 screws on the front there, 1, 2, 3, 4. You turn the screw, which turns that locator lug, pulls it down, you pull the screw up, and you can see here, if I just do this, put all the lugs out, you can see how the screws come out of there, but then it pulls these recessed lugs down, they come out and they grip onto the top of the ceiling, whether that's wood, patras, you know, a false ceiling, etc. They will grip onto it. The one thing I would say is don't install that just on a ceiling tile. So if you're installing in, not so much a residential, but if you're installing like an office space or an event space, you know, or like somewhere where people can hire, a community hall, etc., and they've got false ceilings, make sure you use wood mattresses and secure them. And actually, what I used to do with devices like this is put a safety chain on there and secure it higher up. So if somebody hits it, or if you know you go full tilt and the speaker shakes with the bass and the music because it's so loud, you don't want that tile breaking and this product falling down and hitting someone on the head. So a nice little tip is plenty of anchor points there. You can just simply fit in a safety chain. So if the worst does happen, the speaker will just hang freely. Okay. So a nice little tip. So really simple to install, you know, nothing really required apart from a screwdriver, a jigsaw, and maybe some wood mattresses and fixings, etc. They do come with, so that's the speaker in essence, that's like sort of the raw body, which you don't really see. All you're going to be seeing, you know, from a top-down perspective is this, from a customer perspective. Now, I like it exposed like this. Many people don't, and I understand that. They do come with a magnetic grille. So if I take one of the Pro speakers out, so you can see in red, this is the Pro all-in-one speaker. With the Pro speakers, that you do get a higher quality of sound. So if your customer is very orientated on the quality of the sound, I'd be looking at the red package Pro speakers. The Bluetooth one still gives a fantastic audio experience, absolutely does, but the sound quality on the Pro is a little bit better. And they won't mind me saying that because it's actually something that they did point out several times to me. So the Pro speaker, which I've got fitted in here, 2 Pro speakers, they are connected by Wi-Fi. If I take this out with the packaging, honestly, is so much thought and process that have gone into these devices. Honestly, it's just such a breath of fresh air. So I'm just going to move some of this stuff over. I've still got the microphone connected. It's like a shoebox. You know when you buy that lovely pair of trainers where you saved up a little bit, you get a lovely pair of trainers. Look at it. It's like taking the lid off it. You can see the quality of the packaging. It is literally exquisite. You get that lovely crepe paper. You do get, oops, sorry. NVR had a little bit of a wobble. You get the installation manual in each packet. And keep that. You get the template here. So the live audio template, so you can actually cut the hole out ready to recess the speaker. And then you can register your speaker there using that QR code, and lots of installation, setup and manual all there. So you can just simply follow that and it will guide you through the setup process and how to get the best out of the product. It really is simple. And then obviously you can share it with other users, which is what we want. Share, tag them, tag us, get on it, guys. So what I was talking about with the speaker grill, so go back to here. So you do get the magnetic speaker grill. It comes in the default white color. That simply magnetizes onto the front and gives you a more discreet look if that's what you want. Now this can be sprayed any color that you want. It's primed in white. You can spray it black, green, red, yellow, green, whatever color is to blend in with the nature of the fabric of the building, but it's simply removed and it's magnetic. So again, you can simply, if you ever have to service or maintain it, remove that, undo the 4 screws, and then the speaker will come out and you can disconnect it, connect the cables up, etc. Now there are multiple, I'm gonna just put that to the side. This is the Pro speaker, and again, it is in red. Again, same sort of setup, same sort of look between the red. You'd never know really from looking at it, other than the fact that you can see there the actual 3 swirls compared to the 1 swirl. So you can see this already looks a little bit meaner. Like I said, the audio quality is good. If you do need the bass, if your customer is very bass orientated, like me, I love my hip hop and R&B. I need bass in it. That's my life now. So that wireless micro subwoofer is something that you guys need. I'll take it out in a minute. Again, all wireless. And again, they've got connectors, so you can have one master, and then you can go off to a slave speaker, like a passive speaker. And there's lots of rules around, or like, not rules, suggestions on how many speakers for the size of the building, what the outcome is, or what you're trying to achieve. But basically, one master and then one slave speaker. And then it depends on the size of the area. You could have your master slave in an area, which will give you very good stereo sound, unbelievably good stereo sound. And again, lots of little design features. So like I said, with the, let me just put that there. With the puck, so if you're using the Pro speaker, that one is powered, so it is the Pro speaker that you'd use this PoE puck on. So I'm just going to take this out of the packet. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. If you are the lucky one that receives this one that's out of the packet, well done, let me know. You can win a prize. Oop. So you can see there, so on the red, so whoop. Whoopsie. Dropped all the cables. So if you, good job I didn't drop the speaker, guys. So speaker there, there's the puck. So the Pro, this Pro with the red one, which is the one that quite a lot of people use because it is, in my opinion, the sound quality is that little bit better and much easier to use and interact with, and it gives you the option for the Wi-Fi. Everyone's got Wi-Fi, guys. This PoE puck, you power it with PoE. It's got that cable there that plugs in. So the power goes in there like that. This puck can then sit on top of here onto that handle. So it clicks onto that handle there. So it's a nice, they come together then. Really nice and easy. PoE in there, powered out to there. You've got slave terminals for a passive. You've got in and out there. So if you want to connect it to a LAN, you've got the data network in and out. And there is, again, there's lots of data on how many on a daisy chain, etc. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It's got expansion boards. So it's future-proof is another cool thing. So as they move forward and develop new standards, etc., these can be added to. So the Pro can be added to make them future-proof. What else? Same design fit. It's got an optical port there. Really, really cool. And again, the Pro is my favorite, to be honest. We have the subwoofer, and again, that's the Bluetooth is in blue. But again, if your customer's looking for just a Bluetooth to interact with where you don't have Wi-Fi, you're looking for like, say you're renting out areas and it could be like a meeting room, it could be an office space temporarily, it could be like someone using it for parties, like a community hall. It maybe you just want to go for the Bluetooth option. They connect their device to it and then they can play music through, and it's fine for background music, absolutely fine for background music for like sort of parties, kids parties, etc. The Bluetooth speaker, Wi-Fi speaker, sorry. Just get this out here. You can see here, does need to be powered. They're not battery. And you can sort of see the quality here. So freestanding, fit it on a tabletop like this, on the floor, wherever you need it. This will give you the extra bass that the ceiling speakers, don't currently provide. So definitely look at this add-on, especially if you want the bass. You may not want it, but again, definitely an option if you are bass orientated. And you can see they're powered with 24 volt, 230 volts there. It's also got the network in and out if that's what you're using. Setup button, super easy to set up. Again, it is Wi-Fi, and I am going to add this actually to the room in here to give the additional bass that it is missing. Other than that, guys, it's that easy. Super simple. So we've got internal, external options. We've got Pro, which has got the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. We've got Bluetooth only, and there are other, we've got passive ones. And again, if you look through the catalog, there are lots of other things. If you want to connect create a home cinema effect, there's devices that can plug into the TV, which can then broadcast the audio to the speakers. So you can link the TV to the speakers to give you that true, sort of stereo effect, also immersive, much more immersive, because you're using that really cool speaker setup, which will then give you that cinema feel in your own home at a much less cost than lots of the other brands that are out there, which we won't mention, but you get the idea, yeah? So again, really excited. What I'm going to do now is the app. I've already set my stuff up. I don't need to go through the setup of the app. It's so simple to do. So if I go to live audio, so there's a Bluetooth setup app. You can see on my phone there, 2 apps, a Bluetooth and a normal one. So if I go to the Bluetooth setup app, it'll search for a speaker, and you can simply set that Bluetooth speaker up. I don't have a Bluetooth speaker in here standalone, they're the Pro ones, but you can see that it's found one. I can select it, and then you've got set up your speaker, set administration password, so I can set a password 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 well, just 1 2 3 4 5. And you can set the volume. Unfortunately, the contrast is bad. But you can set language, speaker mode, support, website, rename or change the pin. So you can actually set a pin. So if you want to, especially on Bluetooth, you can set a pin so it stops unauthorized use. So you need to know the pin to be able to set the speaker up and obviously then to broadcast it. So that's nice and easy. And then if we go to the other live audio app, it'll find 2 speakers here. So these are the 2 Wi-Fi speakers. And you've got demo room 1, demo room 2. You can adjust the volume. On the Pro speakers, you've got music source, local music network, Bluetooth on or off. And then you've got the option to broadcast, like I said. But because I'm using Apple, it's very simple to use. It's difficult for you to see, I know that. And again, Spotify, so link to Spotify if you want it. And it is literally speaker settings, and you can adjust the alarm, select the source. You can select the volume, treble, bass, mid, presets, loudness, night mode, speaker output, left, right, or stereo, balance. Lots and lots of stuff you can set within that app. It's as simple as that. That's all you need. Once you've set the speakers up, especially the Wi-Fi ones, you just use the native Apple AirPlay. It's literally as simple as that. What could be more complicated? What I am going to do now is go to the royalty-free music YouTube, so do not give me a notification because I've already gone on there. I'm simply going to go to the YouTube, go to YouTube. And I've got the royalty-free music, just so we know. It says royalty-free there, guys, so just don't send me the warning. I'm going to play, we've got 2 speakers, you can see. I've got one here, guys. And I've also got one that's just probably too far apart in reality. But I've also got another, excuse the mess in the demo room, we're doing lots of work in here. We've also got another one here. They are around 10 meters apart in reality. If I stand in the middle, which makes it around 5 meters each side, it is phenomenal. So I'm going to play some, let's see, royalty-free music. Just play this. Okay, so I had to go and turn my Apple AirPlay back on my phone, so apologies, that's now done. You can hear the sound coming through the speakers. I'll leave the camera where it is. I've got the Rode microphone on, so I'm going to go underneath the speaker just to give you a bit more of a flavour for the music. It's not going to be great because it's coming through this wireless mic, but you get the idea, right? So I can turn the volume up just using my iPhone now. And it would be helpful if... There we go. It's very good quality, guys. And again, for the other one, you can see when I stand in the middle, I get sort of the stereo effect I was talking about. Here we go. I've turned it down a bit now. And there we go. Royalty-free music via the power of YouTube, thankfully. Again, it's as simple as that, guys. Using my phone, playing the media, selecting it via the iOS AirPlay. Android is fully compatible as well, so don't worry. Broadcasting to the 2 speakers, and I've got individual control. Now, you could just put one master and one slave, so you only have to control one speaker in that essence, if that makes sense, and both speakers will go up and down with the volume. Because I'm a bit of a technical lover, I put 2 Pro speakers in here, and I can individually control those and set them up as I needed. And of course, we've got the bass subwoofer to add that in the background. It's really difficult to pick up the quality through this wireless microphone, and that's why you need to install the product and see for yourself how easy it is to install, set up, and then obviously the interaction, because it is the end user that will be interacting with it, but more importantly, the quality of the audio. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It is a very brief overview of the Lithe audio product, but we are excited to bring this to your attention. Please do get in contact with your DVS sales rep, where we'll be happy to discuss the options with you. Other than that, take care, and we'll see you for another video next week.